We're breaking in right now to bring you an update on the situation in North Carolina with Hurricane Arthur. Governor Pat McCrory is just taking the podium there in North Carolina. Let's listen in.
There's been minimal damage, and right now we have people from throughout the world beginning again to enjoy North Carolina beaches. And that's exactly what we want. In fact, I've taken off my green emergency operations shirt, and I've put on my beach shirt because I'm about to go down to Southport and participate in their wonderful 4th of July parade. But this is good news. I'm very proud of North Carolina safety team for taking a measured response to the threat that we were presented. We are glad that the public took our warnings, and because of that, I think we've reduced the negative impact of Hurricane Arthur. We do have power outages in Ocracoke Island and especially the Morehead City area right now, approximately 44,000 people without power, mostly in Morehead City and some of the outlying islands as you go up the coast, Hatteras Island and others. We are seeing some beach erosion. There are shingles off some houses. We have some dock debris. My Secretary of Administration just called me. His dock was partially destroyed, but he feels good. He feels good. He's going to enjoy the 4th of July on Atlantic Beach today. We are seeing some artificial reef debris coming on several beaches, and we're also seeing some downed trees inland at this point in time. Right now, the winds are too high and the seas are too rough to put a boat in the turbulent Oregon Inlet to do a sonar scan on the Bonner Bridge. So we have not determined yet if the Bonner Bridge is safe. As conditions improve, the team will do that scan. Our goal is to have the Bonner Bridge and Highway 12 open by late tomorrow. I have just watched a live video of Highway 12. We do have some flooding on Highway 12 right now, and we do have some sand covering parts of Highway 12, which is not atypical, but considering that it's in pretty good shape with a little bit of buckling on some of the pavement, it's exceeded our expectations. We also just watched a live video on Hatteras Island just a few minutes ago where we had a person with a live video going down the streets there. We have some minor flooding there, but the people are safe. And I think as the weather moves out of that tip of Hatteras Island, we're going to continue to see good conditions like we've seen in other areas, although we may have some more beach erosion in that area also. Ocracoke has been our major concern at this point in time, but we've just got phone calls made to there. We do have power outages basically all on the entire Ocracoke Island. We also have communication failures right now on Ocracoke Island. But we have had the opportunity to talk to some people there, and things seem to be very safe and sound and no injuries, and we are getting a communication package sent there as quick as possible. So we'll have the communications up and running. The North Carolina beaches are open for business, and they're open for tourists from not only all over the state of North Carolina and the southeast part of our country, but from people from throughout the United States. We want to say come visit the North Carolina beaches. We've got updates. Surf City is open. Sunset Beach is beautiful as always. Ocean Isle is perfect. Holden Beach, Oak Islands, people are enjoying the beach as we stand here. Carolina, Wrightsville, Topsail, Emerald Island. Ronnie Watson, my good friend, just gave me a great report there. And Emerald Island's open for business, and the beach looks pretty sound at this point in time. So that's very good news. I just got a report from Atlantic Beach. The umbrellas are going up as we speak right now. And we're, again, still evaluating mainly the Outer Banks, some of the sound overflow that may be occurring at this point in time. We do want to emphasize, even though many of the beaches are open and we're still evaluating some of the Outer Bank beaches, please listen to lifeguards, look at the warning flags. Do not get in the water if the lifeguards and local authorities say do not get in the water, because we could have riptides further up, especially the northern beaches, and we do not want any casualties at this point in time. As I said yesterday, most casualties occur right before a storm or right after a storm. So we do want people to enjoy the beach, but if the local authorities say don't get in the water, don't get in the water, and we mean it. This is not worth the loss of lives or injury or putting other people at risk. But right now, especially in the southern beaches, it looks like normal conditions, and that is extremely good news for North Carolina. And I just want to encourage everyone who might be listening in the rest of the state and the rest of the nation, if you do have 4th of July parade or 4th of July vacation plans between now and the rest of the summer, we do want you to come and enjoy the most beautiful beaches in the world right here in North Carolina. So with that, I'd like to also recognize our incredible Emergency Management Director, Mike Sprayberry. Also, Bill Grigg from the Highway Patrol. The Highway Patrol has done an outstanding job. They're out in the field right now ensuring that we've checked everything, and we're still doing that. We're pretty confident, but we're still checking just in case.
All right, that is
Also,
Governor Pat McCrory you're listening to there in Raleigh, North Carolina, saying that he is glad everyone took the warnings. He believes that's what reduced the negative impact of Hurricane Arthur. The goal, he mentioned, is to have the Bonner Bridge and Highway 12 open again by late tomorrow there on the Outer Banks. Of course, it's going to take some time, though. They can't yet get in to inspect it because, of course, there is still water on Highway 12, and the seas are pretty turbulent there, so they can't get the sonar under to check out the bridge just yet.